Hi, I'm Connor Foley, head coach at Paramount Performance Strength Conditioning in Rancho Cordova, California. Today we're going to cover the conventional style deadlift. When done properly, this is one of the best exercises you can use to strengthen your posterior chain, so your back, your butt, and your hamstrings. We're going to cover the basics to make sure that you're doing it safely and effectively so we don't risk hurting our backs. For my conventional deadlift, I always start with a double overhand grip because I want it to translate into cleans later. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my stance. Feet are going to be hip width apart. I'm going to cover the knots in my shoes with the bar. I push my butt back, take my grip, make sure that I have enough room for my knees to not cave in. Big breath. Stand up. Back down same way. We're going to go over the two most common faults you see with deadlift. One is an overextension fault, the other is a flexion fault. Both are having to do with your ability to stabilize your abs. The overextension fault's a little bit harder to fix with the deadlift, so we would need some supplemental exercises, which will be shown later. So, first one, flexion fault. You see this one when the knees are allowed to cave in, or you don't take a proper deep breath. So, if my knees go in, my butt shuts off, my abs will get lax, and I'll end up looking like this. You'll hear this referred to in a lot of different ways for squats and for deadlifts, but really what it is it's dog shit. So we call it the dog shit position. I'm here. Okay, I don't want this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push my knees out, bend the bar around my body, puff my chest up like a gorilla, big breath. If I don't, doesn't look good. Everybody can feel the pain of this. Doesn't feel good, doesn't look good, don't do it. Covered flexion, now let's go over extension. This is a harder one to see. This is a little bit more advanced, and it can get you a lot further. You're gonna see pretty strong deadlifters with an extension fault. It just means that they're using their back too much. So you're not utilizing your glutes or your hamstrings enough, you're putting too much pressure on your lower back. So for here, I'm just going to really arch. I'm going to go broad out to the extreme. I'm trying to touch my tailbone to the back of my neck. And from here, I have a hard time properly bracing my abs. The spine is really strong here, so we can take a lot of punishment, but eventually you're going to wear it out. Okay? So when I get my grip, I go head up, here, not comfortable. But again, spine strong, you can take that for a while. As opposed to neutral, slight rounding in the lower spine, which is okay, which is what we want, versus that. Okay? Hurts just doing it. Don't do that.